Hi everybody, this is Michelle Rushing with Stampin' Butterfly. I'm so excited to be here tonight with you. It's Saturday, April 24th, and I have my new products from Stampin' Up. So as a demonstrator, we are allowed to pre-order from the new catalog, so we get to see the products a month earlier than customers. Let me grab my catalog real quick. Can't open it for you yet, but I can show you the cover. So this is a sneak peek of the cover of the catalog. And we are allowed to order from this catalog. So I went ahead and I did a quick order, and I did a second order because I love too many products. But I played around with some of the first stuff, and I wanted to do an unboxing video with the second set of products that I just received, and I haven't even really looked at them yet. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at all the goodies. So let's see. The new catalog always comes with a new set of in colors. So every year our in colors will retire, and then they come out with a new set. So let's share some of our new in colors. My colors seem to be a little off on my camera. But we have pale papaya, evening evergreen, polished pink, fresh freesia, and soft succulent. So those are our new in colors. So we went ahead and got some of those inks. And we have the coordinating cardstock. So we have the same colors in our cardstock, and I think, did I use all my fresh freesia? Let's see, I think it's hidden in here somewhere. So there we go. So I'll do another video, and I'm going to have to tweak the coloring to see if it looks a little bit closer to what the actual colors are. But I'll do another video later to compare them to some of the current colors we have and some of the retired colors, so you can see kind of where they fall in the color range. They also have some new in-color ribbons, so I've gone ahead and ordered. The polished pink is more like a hot pink, and then the soft succulent is kind of in between like a mint macaron. So it's a little bit different than that, though you'll see once we do a little comparing later. And these ribbons are so soft and glittery. They have like a really nice shine to them, and they're super easy to tie bows with. So that is just awesome. So these are our in colors. Let's see. We have a lot of new paper as well. So some of our new suites, I guess we'll do the paper first. So we have some pansy. So there's a suite for pansy petals. And the dies that coordinate with this stamp set actually cut out some of the flowers. So we have some patterned of the flowers. The dies will cut out some of these leaves for you. I'm a gingham fan, so that's awesome right there. Then there's also some pretty flowers, some more gingham, and then the dies will also cut out these larger and smaller flowers, which is just so much fun to be able to do that and not have to fussy cut things. Some more pretty dots, and then we have some more florals on this side, some stripes, some additional larger florals, and some more gingham. So that is the pansy patch. I think that's what it's called. It's pansy petals. But there's also some coordinating products that go with this. So let's take a look at those. Let's see if I have them handy. They may or may not be in here. So they might be at my other table because I was playing around with them. So I have some samples I can show you later on those. But that is that set of paper. Let's go ahead. I haven't opened these yet. So these are all new to me. So we're going to go ahead and open some of the paper. And this one is called Beauty of the Earth. And the stamp set with this, I'm a sucker for trees, so I'm pretty excited about this. So it's some twiggy trees. And I do have that handy, so I can actually show you those. So we have some tree bark. This one's just such pretty fall colors. You could even cut it here and trim them to be a card front. So it looks like you have 2 of each on your 12 by 12. Some pretty green trees in the background. Some more beautiful colors on those. And then some blue skies. Some leaves. And some blue trees. That almost looks like a snow effect. Oh, I like that a lot. Look at that. Some fall leaves. Ooh, those colors are pretty. They almost look like berries too, but I bet you can cut out the tree leaves with the die and that would be a really pretty effect. And then that one looks like you can trim out your trees, and then some pretty green backgrounds. So let's see if I actually have this one I can do to share with you. Let's see. Aha, here we go. So here is the Beauty of Friendship stamp set. So you'll see it has a tree, some beautiful sentiments, friendships, fresh, refresh the soul, you truly inspire me, thank you, thinking of you, I believe in you, and hello. And then there's different layering leaves, so you can have a small tree top or a larger tree. And then there's some dies as well that go with that. Oh, I found my pansy dies. Look at that. So obviously I haven't been through the box, so they are in here somewhere. Here we go, beautiful trees. So let's take a look at the dies in here. So I have to say, being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, not just the discount, which I enjoy, but being able to order my products early and play with things early is a lot of fun. All right, so beautiful tree dies. Let's take a look at those. So you have your tree right here. So it'll cut out your tree. And then there's also like an outside die and then some more die cut. So there's two shapes. So this one looks like it will, yep, so it'll die cut out this tree for you. And then there's a twiggly tree, which is kind of my favorite, and then some nice sentiment boxes, and it looks like those will go on top of that. So can't wait to play with these. Like I said, I've played with a little bit of the product that came in the first order, but this second order I haven't even seen the papers or the colors, so I'm excited to take a look at these with you guys. So let's move some of this out of the way. Ooh, glitter. All right, so this is the ombre specialty paper, which in the catalog I didn't realize. They just said specialty paper, but I would have called it glitter paper. So let's take a look at these guys. So these are 12 by 12 also. Ooh, that's pretty. What are the colors? I think it's Poppy Parade, Highland Heather. That one looks like it might be Daffodil, maybe Night of Navy. So they have an ombre effect, and again, it's our awesome glitter paper that does not come off in your hands, and it die cuts really nicely. It's got a good thickness to it, but it doesn't have that weird layer in the back that makes it difficult to die cut ornate shapes. Some more beautiful paper. Now this one is from the Simply Elegant Specialty Designer Series paper. This one would be great for weddings. You can dress it up. Let's take a look at these guys. This one has lots of foiling. So we have some gold foiling. Ooh, I like the gray patterns. And then this one looks like it's copper flowers. And there's a stamp set that is very similar to that in the suite. Some black and white dots. Ooh, this one's pretty too. This wasn't available the first order, so I'm excited to be able to see it. I was able to play a little bit with the stamp set and punch. All right, ooh, this one's gray. So this looks like basic gray and some gold. I think you guys can see the foil on that. And that's a really nice gray pattern. You can use that for nice masculine cards too on the backs of these. Some neat dots. And again, you have two of each. Some swirly flourish patterns. Ooh, this one's kind of fun too. You could even cut those in strips, kind of matching up with the pattern. And some leaves. That is very pretty. I'm excited about that. So let me show you what coordinates. I actually have that handy. I might have to run across the room real quick and grab my other two stamp sets so you can see what they look like. So, okay, this will be easier. So the stamp set is Elegantly Said, and it comes in a bundle or suite where you get the actual designer series paper and there's some matching twine like silver and gold. This punch is really pretty, and you can elongate it by stamping it and then sliding your piece back in there so you can punch a longer piece as well. And I bet this will look really pretty heat embossed. I haven't played with that yet. see, I did punch out a couple of things with that punch so you can kind of see what they look like. So this one I embossed with an embossing folder. Can't really tell on the camera. Did a little foil on that one. And then this one I did where you cut out two pieces in two different colors. I used pale papaya in the stamp set, so I used that flower. And then you just cut your piece and then you can glue it to the back. And it gives you a little color around the outside. So you don't have to stick to their colors. You can do it in any color, but it is beautiful. And this one is orange rubber. So this is an orange rubber stamp set. Move the dies, punch. All right, so back to our pansies. I ran over and grabbed the pansy patch stamp set. So there's lots of layering you can do in here for your leaves, your larger pansy, your smaller one, and a little flower and stems. And then the dies as well. Lots of little pieces. You can layer them together. You can also die cut them, and they do a little embossing as well, which is really pretty. I do have a sample. Let's see. So here's a card where I did just the cardstock. So none of this is stamped. This is just cut out purely with these dies. And you can't really tell as well in the camera, but these are embossed on these petals back here. And the leaves are using our new soft succulent and the evergreen right there. And then this is Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. And some, I think this is from the hydrangea paper. This purple in the background. And these cool layering ones, I'll show you those in a little bit. They're from the Contour, Color and Contour bundle. So that's what the dies look like. Then you can also stamp. So you'll see on this one, I went ahead and stamped the pansies in the different shades of purple. And the leaves do have a little embossed in there as well. And I stamped the little flower. And again, the dies do cut those shapes out. Makes it so much easier than fussy cutting. So there's some samples for that. Oh, I do have a sample I can share with you. Let's see. For the Simply Elegant. So I didn't have the paper when I first ordered it. I just had the stamp set. So I did the stamp set. I used the Flourishing embossing folder that's in the catalog now. A little bit of the champagne foil. And then some of these dies are from, I think, Tasteful Textures, and then the Happy Hippo as well. So you can still do some gorgeous work, although I love the paper, so I can't wait to play with that. But here's another sample for that one. Now let's see. This is one that I ordered earlier, so let's take a look at that. So the Color and Contour stamp set, at first glance you're like, more flowers. I like flowers, but I like the way it layers inside and you've got the color. So you can color it with your blends or your markers. You can watercolor it, or you can use the stamp sets. And again, great fonts, great sayings. But the thing that's so much fun, and I went ahead and played with these a little bit. So these are the dies that come with it. So they'll cut out your flower and then that shape of the flower. And then there's these layering dies and a scallop border with some additional stitching. And you may think, oh, I have Stitch So Sweetly, I don't need this. However, this is bigger and it is so cool to play with. So I die cut a few pieces so you can kind of see how it layers together. So let's see. So this is that largest border. Did them in a couple different colors. And then this one is the next one in. And then there's this one and this one. Now in comparison, oh, and here's some of the scallops. So I did the scallop edges so you can kind of see how those you can trim off your edge on that. That gives you a really pretty look. Now this is the largest Stitch So Sweetly rectangle. And if you look, it is actually smaller than the two largest in here. You could actually even probably layer that up on there pretty close and cover the dots. But if you're looking for a card front, and that was on the sample I just showed you, you'll see I used these two pieces. So I die cut this out of the patterned paper, and then there's the white layer. So love, love this die set. I think I'm going to be using it quite a bit because it gives you really pretty layers. Now let's take a quick look at a card sample that I made with this. So I used some of the gingham paper that's in the pansies, and I used our new in colors. So I have some polished pink and the soft succulent. Now I didn't have the blends marker, so I used my blend, the marker that you use for watercoloring, and I just grabbed a little bit of ink off of a block, and then I was able to color those lines up. And then this is one of the layers in here in your little die set. And then this is some of that new in color ribbon that's so pretty. And there's some really pretty gems you'll get to see in a minute. I used that on that card. Let's see, do I have another layering one? I think the pansy one showed you that pretty well. So let's take a look at embellishments. There's lots of these. I did play a little bit with these. Hopefully they're all back in here. So I did use some of these on my cards. So let's start with this first. So this is loose flower flourishes. These aren't pre-sticky, so you would use your glue dot to put them on, but they're just so beautiful. They're all they're in color. So you have the polished pink, the fresh freesia, and the pale papaya. Those are really tongue twisters. But you could even use those for flower centers. There's 3 different sizes, so you could put them on your card, put them on the center of your flowers. And they work really cute with the punches I'm going to show you in a minute. So there's those guys. There are some bumblebees that are part of the pansy suite. And these guys are so cute. So, woo, I'm going to send it over the floor. Don't know if you can see that. But they are gold and just adorable. And they're not too heavy, so I don't think they're going to weigh down your card. And they're not too lumpy, so I think no different than a rhinestone when you're mailing your cards. I think you'll be good there. Now the gems, I just showed you one of these gems on that card. But these are just so beautiful. Let's see if I can pull them out. So you have some pale papaya. And then this is, I don't know if this is mint macaron or soft succulent. I think they're both the in color, so they're probably the soft succulent. But they just look so pretty on your cards. All right, we're not going to try to slide that back in. We'll just put them over there. And this, I was super excited. I didn't realize how shiny these are. So these are the new in color gems. And they are super glittery. So they have so much faceting on them that they are just shiny and so much fun to use. I'm trying to see if there's a card I used them on. So if you look here, another card with the scalloping. So I used the contour on this one and some more of the in color ribbon. But this right here doesn't show up as well on the camera, but beautiful. Those gems are really pretty. Slide those out of the way. And then these are the silver and clear epoxy essentials. Let's take a look at these. So there are 2 sheets in here. One is clear, they look like the water droplets, and the other ones are silver. And these I bet would look really pretty with the Simply Elegant paper too. Let's see if I can pull it out. So there's the gold, but some copper. Oh, I bet those would even kind of look cool in the flowers, in the center of the flowers. Look at that. That pulls it in really nice. You could probably do it on some of these too in the centers. We have like a teardrop shape, a diamond, and a circle. So I think that's going to be great. And then you could always color these too. So if you have your alcohol markers, your blends, you could color them any color you want. So you're not stuck with just the colors that are provided there. Let's see what else is in my box of goodies. Here is another stamp set and coordinating punch. So this one has a layering flower and leaves and the matching stamp set. And these are orange rubber, so these are the cling stamps. And I just got these, so I haven't played with these. I don't have any samples to show you yet. But these punches right here, the 4 shapes, will cut these out. And then you can trim these and kind of glue them on top of your stems. I've seen some really cute things already done with this stamp set. So that's on my next list to play. Okay, so these are basic border dies. And I waffled on these, and then I just saw some gorgeous cards with them, so I couldn't resist. So let's see, where's the scalloped? So you saw the card I did here with this scallop shape. So, and that came in the contour bundle. But these are going to be fun because look at the different shapes you can get for your card base. And you could always do your card like this as well. But you have like, this one looks like clouds. You can even use that to sponge or use your blends. You have some fun shapes that you can change the side of your card with. So I'll make some samples with that later and show you guys what they look like. Like I said, some of this I just received. What's this? Scalloped treat boxes. And I love Stampin' Up! Treat boxes, so 3D projects are lots of fun to give to people. So this looks like the bottom. And this looks like the top. I have not made one of these yet. But it looks like there's a lid and a bottom. So let's see. I'm not going to try to build this on camera. Though it might go together pretty easily. It doesn't look too bad. We can try it and see. So let's see. Guess we just fold down our sides. No guarantee I'm going to build this correctly. Fold that there. You just want to, it's all pre-scored. So it looks like you just need to score them. I might need to use my bone folder later. It's probably kind of loud on the camera. Okay, so there's our bottom. And this is bigger than our usual boxes too. This is nice. This will hold quite a bit. I think actually it's big enough to hold a spool of ribbon. So yeah, that gives you a good comparison. Like our standard spool of ribbon size. All right. I am guessing these flaps go here. All right, building boxes on the fly. They're actually not too bad. Okay. Oh, this will be so cute. You can wrap that with ribbon. Put some pansy flowers on top. Look how cute that is. And that's a pretty good size. Like I said, that's probably like 3 inches maybe. I don't know. It's definitely bigger than our standard boxes that we've had for a while. All right. Let's move that aside. And some more in color goodies. So we have these ombre gift bags. Let's take a look at these. I have not seen these yet. Ombre seems to be the thing. We had the celebration paper. Now we have some envelopes. So these are all in the in colors. So it looks like you get 4 of each color. These are really pretty. You can use them to put your cards. You can put gifts. You can put team gifts in there with embellishments. Mine are all sticking together. And then here's some more colors. Wow, just gorgeous. Alrighty, stick that in my pile. Let's see, I'm almost done. So there's some more ribbon. We didn't cut this one open. These are always challenging to get these little plastic thingies off. I'm gonna tear my ribbon. Let's see. All right, so, okay, this is a pretty good size. This isn't too wide. It's a little bit wider than the in color, but it's super soft. I bet it'll tie nice. Let's see. So it's a good width if you wanted to use it on these big boxes. You can tie a pretty bow with that. And it's in pale papaya, so yeah, that's really pretty. All right. And you can use that on the card fronts too if you wanted to just wrap it or tie a little knot. Or you can use some twine and tie a little bow on that. So that'll be great. Then I have some memories and more cards from the hand-penned suite. And they have some card bases which were not available, so I think they should be coming shortly. I think I ordered them. But let's take a look at the cards right now. I did a video last week, or the week before, showing some of the memories and more card kits that we have right now available in the catalog that are retiring. And they make such quick, easy cards. So let's see. And what's nice is it'll, let's see, it says enjoy, carpe diem. It'll coordinate so nicely with the hand-penned paper and stamp set. So those are pretty. So these look like they're all the in colors. And there's some additional colors in there besides in colors. Anything is possible. Love grows here. Guess we should look at the other sides too. So these are all really pretty. These could be card fronts, or you can use them for scrapbooking. Little messages. Gather happy moments. Let's see the other side. Oh, really pretty. You can color these as well. There's some black and white images. You can layer them. So it looks like the other sides might be a little more solids or patterned. So let's see, some flowers. And these I believe are 3x4 cards, and then the larger ones are 4x6 that come in the kit. Some patterned paper. There's some sticker sheets too, so these are really nice. 1, 2 of those, 2 of these. So you get 4 sticker sheets. Some really pretty flowers. You could stamp a sentiment and have a card ready to go. Awesome. Let's see. Picture perfect, cultivate a good life. Happiness is, those are cute. Currently loving. And where flowers bloom, so does hope. So that's going to be beautiful, and I can't wait to see the card bases that coordinate with it. It'll make making cards quick and easy. Look how pretty that ribbon looks with it too. Alrighty, so look at my box. Oh, I have one more thing to share. So as a demonstrator, there are some Stampin' Up! Products, like supply items we can order. I'm kind of excited about these anytime you get logo goodies. So let's take a look at these. These are like camping mugs. They're enamel. And Happy Trails. It says Happy Trails inside. And Stampin' Up! So they're in 2 different colors, come in the box. This one almost looks like Mossy Meadow. There's a little pine cone at the bottom. Happy Trails. This one is like a blue. I don't know if that's Misty Moonlight maybe. My camera makes it look more like Pacific Point. But anyway, so that I believe is all my pre-order. So I hope you enjoyed a quick look at some of the items that are coming up soon. They'll be available May 4th in the new annual catalog. And I will try to hop back on maybe later this week or next weekend and do some color comparisons so you guys can see what the different colors look like in comparison, because the Fresh Fraser looked like purple posy, but then when I compared it didn't really. And the Polished Pink is really pretty. It kind of fits between like the Melon Mambo and Magenta Madness. So we'll take a closer look at those, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a good weekend. Thanks.